Hello, this is LordUg. Yes, and welcome to Raft. So, yes, this is an old game. I know it's an old game, but an old viewer of mine, who's been watching another streamer, another YouTube creator, saw him playing Raft with his friends, and he remembered that I'd played Raft a lot back in the day. I've actually done around 500 hours in this game. I've finished the game about 10-15 times. Every time it brought out a new update, because it went like as far as the radio station to start with, and I played it up till then. Then I think it went to this ship and Balboa, and I played it through again. And every time they extended it, I played it through. And when they finished making the game, I've gone through the full game about 3 times. So I played around about 500 hours. So he asked me to. He's never played it, so he's asked me to just show him the ropes, take him through what to do. Is a complete beginner, and so I'm going to do that. Now I'm going to play it as a new player, and we'll play it as a beginner, but I'm going to play it on normal difficulty. I mean, you'll be listening. Do it on easy, okay? If you want, do it. It just means the shark doesn't hurt as much. You don't lose food and drink and water as fast. You hold on to them quicker, so it makes things easier. You can go peaceful, but that's boring because that means none of the enemies in the game or none of the nasty things hurt you. And if you want to just go creative, you just get everything: infinite wood, infinite plastic, infinite rope, everything. You can just build. You don't have to think about the story. You can just build the biggest raft you can, like a floating hotel if you wish. It's up to you. But you wanted to know how to play the game. So yeah, I'd start an easy if I were you, but I'm going to be on normal. Because easy is too much when I've played it. Easy is just a bit too far. So we'll put a small guide. This is just going to show you to go through. So I'm going to take that off. We'll put nobody can join because I don't need to. I'm going to create the world. Right, let's get in. Right, first things first, expansion. That's what you need to do first. You're on a 2x2. 2x2 isn't very big at all. You hold down your left mouse button and then let go, and that will throw out the hook. You want to get wood and plastic early on. You're going to need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You're going to need 10 of each because it takes 2 plastic and 2 wood to make one of these foundations. And we need to make this bigger. Right now, it's not very big. The shark's going to keep taking chunks out of it. We need to we need to make it bigger. Now, resources-wise, you are going to always be chasing plastic more than anything. You'll get lots of leaves, and you'll get you'll get a decent amount of wood. You'll get more leaves than you will wood. But more than anything, you need to keep getting plastic. Because plastic is something you need, but you see, you can get leaves from islands, and you can get wood from islands. You can't get plastic from islands. So, plastic is something you have to catch, or you get it from things like this barrel here, which I didn't get. See if I can get it this time. Got you. Now you can just if it comes in your boat, just press E on it, and you'll pick it up without having to throw your hook in. Now what we're looking to do is, as soon as we've got 10 and 10, we're going to do another layer to turn this into a 3x3 raft. And then you've got a little bit of breathing space, which is a good thing. Also, try and be economical when you throw out your hook. If you can grab a couple of things rather than just one at a time, then do it. Try and hook 2. Like this. There you go. I've got a piece of wood and a piece of plastic. Right, if you throw your hook out and you want to bring it back quick, right click, and you'll bring it straight back into your hands. If something's coming near your raft, don't bother throwing anything at it, because as it comes past your raft, you can just click on it and pick it up. So don't waste your time. Of course, if you miss it, you can always then throw your hook after it if you wish. Right, how many are we on? We need a bit more plastic. As I said, plastic. Always plastic. Now, when the shark comes, which he will, to eat your raft, to eat a foundation piece, let him do it. You don't need to get a spear. Don't waste your resources early on. Let him do it. It's only 2 and 2. 2 plastic, 2 wood, and you can put it right back again. It's better that than wasting putting a spear that there's no point to right now. Now, yes, you are going to need a grill and a purifier, but you need to expand first. So as soon as we've got 10 plastic, we're going to expand. Let's see if we can get a piece of plastic in there. We missed that one. Can we get that one? No, damn it, too far away. Right, this island. There's an island coming up, look. I'd rather not hit the island if possible, because it will send your raft spinning, which makes it awkward to orientate yourself. So I am actually probably going to make a paddle, which will use some plastic up, which isn't always the best idea, but I don't like it when the raft is spinning out. It's kind of disorientated and going at a weird angle. It makes it so hard to judge things. But you'll get the stuff, don't worry. So I'm going to quickly make a paddle. You press tab to bring this up. You press tab and that'll bring up your I'll show you all that better in a minute, don't worry. Oh, missed you. Got you. Oh, we'll go this way. Right, here's a box. The boxes give you more than the barrels do. So make sure you try and get the boxes at all times if you can. And we'll keep going this way. Now, if you wonder why I've run to this side, it's because I can see if I'm level with island still by looking along the line of the raft, which I am. So we're going to keep going. Yep, still am. As I said, this is a personal thing. If you don't mind, I know some people, they let themselves run into islands just so they can jump on and get some stuff off it. But I don't know. I've never liked it. I don't like my raft going at a weird angle. Maybe it's an OCD thing. I don't know. Remember, let him have it. It doesn't slow your raft down. It doesn't weigh anything, the shark, funnily enough. So let him have it. It's no big deal. And we'll get to, there you go, we passed. So now we can go back to getting the stuff again. We've nearly got enough anyway, and we've got some barrels coming up, so they can have plastic in. That one just had scrap and leaves. There's some plastic. Let's grab that. The reason I'm bringing this in early and not waiting for it to get to raft is because I want to go for this barrel. Well, you may be a bit too far away to get the barrel. Let's have a look. Yeah, we're a bit too far away. We can get this one though, so that's good. Although we need to take further than that. There we go. Now, there is no resources right now, as you can see. But that's alright, because the game is actually just generating more. Because we've moved. Because it's like, you've got to imagine the game creates like a channel of debris coming at you. So when you go out of the channel by paddling or something, then it has to reset and start sending debris again. So it will be okay. I mean, we can actually replace this. So first thing you're going to need is a hammer. That comes under your tools. It's here. You're going to need 2 rope, and you're going to need 4 wood. We make the hammer, and we replace that. There you go. Keep grabbing the plastic. We're nearly ready. We need 2 more plastic, 1 more plastic, and as you can see, look, the stuff's coming now. It's reset, and we're starting to get a new channel of debris coming at us, and we now have enough. So what we're going to do now is we're going to return back to the hammer, and we're going to do the first layer. Now you've turned your raft into a 3x3, and suddenly you have a lot more room. And the other good thing is, we're going to make a purifier and we're going to make a grill. And they're very small things, they're quite small things, and they will both fit on this centre square here, which means no matter which square the shark comes at, it will not hit, it will not bite, it will not destroy the square that your purifier and your grill is on, which is important because if it does, it doesn't give you them back, it doesn't put them in your inventory, it just kills them. They're gone, dead. So that's what we're going to make. Now we're going to start to make them two things. So we go to food up top. Like I said, press tab, and then we go to food up top, and we need a bit more plastic for that, and we need some rope for that. Rope, of course, is made by turning leaves into rope. 2 leaves make 1 rope. So we can click on the picture. It says plus, look. So click, 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 and now we can make the grill. But I want to actually make the purifier first and get some water gone. Get some water started. There's a barrel. That's good. Box and a barrel. If your hook goes back under tools, it's very cheap. It's just 2 plastic on 1 hook. Oh, sorry, 1 hook. 1 wood. There you go. See if I can get both of these barrels. I don't know if I'll have time. Might do. Yeah, should do. Right. So let's see what the purifier takes. The purifier is going to take... We need 3 more plastic. I did tell you, you'll always be chasing plastic. Now, at the end of this episode, I'm going to show you very quickly the last raft I built. I've still got it. It's the only one I've actually got. I deleted the others, but I still have a raft that I built, and I'll take you around that really quickly to show you what you're aiming for. Let's get that plastic. We just need 4, and we have got 4. Now we're going to take this. Oh, we got a couple of plastic in that barrel as well, so that worked out absolutely excellently. Right, so let's do that. Let him have it, no big deal. Grab your purifier, bring it in, and put it like there. Okay? Replace. Good. Now we're going to need a little bit more plastic because we need to do a cup. And the cup is also under here, and it takes 4 plastic again. Don't worry. I know water's low. We are not going to start. We're not going to die. Like I said, if you put it on easy, you'll not have this problem anyway, because it takes a long time for your water and everything to wear down. But we'll have fine. We'll be fine. So there you go. We're ready. Let's make the cup. Now, when you've got the cup, put the cup on. Go over to the seawater. Press E. And then walk over and put it in this middle cup here. Press E here to put some wood on, and it'll start burning. And that will purify us our first bit of water. So I'm just being economical, like I told you. There's like 2 barrels, wood, and plastic there. Nice. Now we can make the grill. And with the grill, let's get some water first. So when it goes into this cup here, press E and then just left click to drink. And as you can see, it's now gone up. Just put it back in. Now we're going to go to the grill, which is this one. We're going to craft it. And we're going to put the grill here. And we're going to put the grill right here. Also, sticking to the middle square, okay, so that it's protected from the shark. When that's happened, put some wood on. Now what we're going to do is now you could put potatoes on. The thing is that a little rule you need to remember is the more you are missing, the more the food and the water will replace. So if you're almost dead and you eat one solitary potato, it will actually give you a chunk of health. Whereas if your health is almost full, not health, it'll give you a big chunk on your hunger bar. But if your hunger is almost full and you eat a potato, it'll hardly touch the bar. You'll hardly see it move. So the more you're missing, the more it replaces. It's a clever little thing it does, like doing it like that. So you can actually survive just on a potato, if you wish. But what we're going to do is we're bringing stuff in. We're going to actually make a fishing rod in a second. We need to drink. Let's drink. Take it. Drink it. Refill. Always refill. And then switch off. Back to gathering. Right, let's make a... Now, the reason I haven't made it yet is because I've got enough. Because you need a lot of thingy, rope for fishing. So, for a fishing rod, we'll go back to tools, which is here. We'll go to fishing rod. It takes 8 rope. We have 8 rope. We craft. Let's put this now in here. And we're fishing. Now, when you're fishing, you cannot throw out your hook. So what you do is instead, while you wait for the fish to bite, just run round pressing E on anything that gets close to your raft and pick it up by hand. When the fish bites, left click and you'll catch a fish. Now, I didn't catch a lot of fish. I didn't catch a lot of stuff in the fish house because I've got that barrel. Really, I only just got one fish from the rod. Well, let's keep collecting everything that comes close. Now, if you want to, for this barrel, let's say, as soon as the fish bites, just go back to your hook really quick, pull it in, and go back to your fishing rod, and start fishing. Now, let me eat this potato, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one of these fish here, and this fish can go on here and start cooking. And let's eat the potato. Now, as you see, I have got a marked up, or bit of, you can actually see it, a decent bit of food there from that one potato, and that's because I was missing so much. It does fill a lot. Oh look, 2 barrels coming side by side. The fish will give more than the potatoes, of course. That's why it's important. Let him have it. We're going to replace it. It will be no problem. It takes but a second. Where is our hammer? Go out there. And replace. Done. All good. Right, let's go back to fishing. We need more fish. So yeah, hold left mouse button down. And then just let go. And just aim out to sea. And then when it bites, just left click again. And you can get your and you can bring it back in, and you'll have a fish. Now, if you get a blueprint like I have in the end slot at the bottom there, just throw it in the water because it's taken up a slot, and you already know it. Believe it or not, but you don't know you know it yet. Oh, I've got a waving cat. Don't need the waving cat, but I've just thought, let me put him here. Good luck item. Bing, waving cat. There you go. There's our little good luck item. That shark will come, you watch and kill it. Alright. Let's get some more fishing done. We can eat this fish to give us... Oh, look at that. Look how much that gave. Now, as I said, if your hunger bar was almost full, that wouldn't give hardly anything. But because we were hungry, it actually gave us a big chunk of hunger, which is good. Can't quite reach you. I want you, but I'm not, because I want to fish. Keep bringing in the fish. It's important. For now. We will be doing something later that will give us another source of food. But for now, all we have is fish. So let's keep grabbing fish. You can do little things like put wood on the fires, even with the fishing rod out. But actually, like drinking and that, you've got to wait, of course. So we've got some more water done. Let's take a drink. we're actually doing really well now for water. You're more sustained now, definitely. As long as we keep bringing in wood to keep feeding the flames of the fire, we're good. We're good. And let's put another fish on. Keep them fish rotating. Oh, we've got quite a few fish. We're doing well. We're doing very well with fish. Oh, it's too far away. Don't get so crazy that you're falling in the water. You don't need it that bad, and you don't want to be swimming after your raft, because the shark will love that. So yeah, the best defense against the shark early on is just replace them. Replace the wood it takes. As long as you don't let him get to this middle one here, you'll be fine. Just keep replacing it. Hey, you, come here. Now I'll usually fish until the rod breaks the first time. How long are we going? 22 minutes, so around that anyway. So we'll go a bit longer because I do want to show you my raft to kind of show you that I do know what I'm talking about. And remember, if you're going to say, anybody's going to say, oh, you should have done this, you should have done this, I'm playing it like a beginner. This is how I would play it as a beginner. I would just I would do it this way. Now, would I do it this way normally? No, I would move a lot faster, doing some of the things. I would be more set up by now. But when you're playing as a beginner, you don't really know things as well. So, you know, you have to move at the right pace. Right. Of course, you'll always be chasing food and drink. You'll always be having to chase after that. You'll always be having to eat. Like real life, we have to keep eating and drinking. You have to eat on this. But later on, you'll have foods that actually give you a big boost to your bars, to your health, to your hunger and hydration bars. And so you won't have to eat and drink as much. Also, you'll be able to carry things round. Also, you'll be able to carry things round that will let you have more drinks instead of just one. Like a cup only holds one drink, so you have to drink one at a time. We've got another island coming. Well, now we are getting to the point. Look how much that gave. Now we are getting to the point where we're going to stop at an island soon. We just need a few more resources. And again, remember, I'm playing this as a beginner, so yes, I would be on the island by now. In fact, I probably would have been on the last island we passed by now. But again, I'm playing it as a beginner, so we are not going to move fast. We're going to move properly and make sure we get the right start. You'll learn new things as you go. Now, the reason I'm waiting is because the next thing I'm going to do is I want to do another layer to the raft, and that'll turn it into a 4x4. To start with, I do keep it pretty square. In fact, for some reason, they always end up square with me. I just seem to like keeping things like precise, I suppose. I don't know. So let's do another layer. We should have enough. We've got plenty of plastic, plenty of wood. So let's do another layer. So now we've got 4x4. And we are going to do one more layer that's going to come up. And then that's going to be the last layer we do for a while. And when it's a 5x5. And that will be... and then we'll start actually doing a lot of other things like... researching. We'll start to land on the islands, and I will show you all that. But like I said, I'm gonna call it a day soon on this, so I can quickly show you my raft, take you around it, and then you can see what it's like. How long have we been going? About 26 minutes. That should be good. So make sure you can see that you're in a comfortable place. We're not starving. We're not starving, and you're not nearly dying of thirst or anything. We're good with both. So it's all good. Let's eat another one. And there you go. Look at that. There you go. And we're good. We're good. So we're going to save it there, and I will load in my raft and show you what my raft looks like. Remember, before you log off, always click Save World. It'll save it where we are right now, and then you can go back to your main menu and it'll save here. I shall see you soon. Okay, here we are. We're on an island. This is not a special island, it's just an island. I've killed everything on it. There were the bird and a boar and that, and they're dead. I'll introduce you to what this is later in the game when we're playing it. But for now, I'm here to show you my raft. So this is my raft. Like I say, it's the only one I've got left. I have had quite a few and over time. Well, this is the one we have now. And this started off 2x2, like yours does. Let's go and have a look. Now, there will be, of course, spoilers in this, of course. But then again, I'm doing a playthrough of the game, so that is spoilers anyway. You like my drawbridge? Nice. So I wanted to do size, make it like a boat. I don't know why, but the rain does rain through the boat on this game. So anyway, let's look at this lower floor. Now, the first thing that people who've played Raft would recognise is that how is this roof standing up without any pillars? Because usually you have to put support pillars in before you can build a roof. There are little things, like I've said. I've played this game a long time. There's little glitches, I know. Now, I finished the game properly. I mean, whether you believe that or not, I don't really care. But I finished the game properly, and then once it was finished, then I did use some a few glitches to make quality of life things. But I did actually finish the game normally. It did. All the pillars were here. This were full of pillars. This bottom part, and yeah. There's a little glitch you can do, a little thing you can do that makes it so you can basically levitate the floor and take all the posts out, the pillars out. So yeah, the pillars, by the way, I'm talking about are here in building. These wooden pillars. You put these in to support the roof. And you have to put them every so often. I'll be showing you all this stuff because I will probably take the game with my guide far enough that you'll actually see this. So, but you do need these, but I don't. Right, so this is the engine room. I'm not going to go too detailed into it because I want you to see this stuff also as we go. But here we have the toilet. We have the toilet, and yes, I could sit on the toilet to, well, you know. Although I've still got my trousers on, so that could be messy. But yeah, so let me just get out of that. By the way, this character you will get in the very, very last part of the game. And this kind of gives you the proof that I've finished the game, because you can't get him until you actually get to the very, very, very last island. Is the very last island in the game, this guy. So there's your little bit of proof that I have finished the game, if you needed it. Alright, so this still is from the early days. I never took them away. You'll get this grill soon. We will get this grill on our game, and we'll get this purifier on our game too. This is a beautiful grill. It cooks 3 things at a time. Beautiful. And this holds 5 portions of water, which is really good. Don't ask me what I put this here for. Felt like it. And that's that. So let's go up to the next floor. And the next floor is also a levitating roof. And this is where I put all the storage. So as you can see, we have all the things we need. I'm not going to look in them because I don't want to spoil anything. I suppose I can show you some stuff, like, you know, just stuff we've collected, tools, things like that, and yeah, scrap metal and stone. I can show you that. So these are just chests that actually, and this is your flowers and that. If you look, I've painted the sail red, but you can literally paint the whole, the walls, the ceilings, the anything. Or if you wonder why I put these in, I wanted to make it look a bit like a boat. Boats come up, kind of slope out and then come up, so that's all that's for. No, I'm not showing you that. That'll spoil things. No, not that. Nah. No. Yeah, heads and leather. So these are things that you kill in the game, and we will be killing some of them in the game later. So yeah, let's go up to, oh, and this is another grill. You'll get this after the one downstairs, and this holds 6 things. So, and there is actually another purifier, which actually is this. This becomes another purifier, and you can drink straight out of this if you wish. Still got the old. There is actually a mechanical anchor you can have that can be controlled upstairs, but I don't like it, so I keep that one on. I don't care. I like that one. So yeah, leaves and rope, plastic. Believe me, it took a long time to make sure I had all that plastic, and then wood, some wood. There we go. And I've still got my research table. I brought it upstairs. Over here is cooking stuff, which I will explain at another day. If by chance I do not get to the point where we're doing cooking, which I might do, then I will come back to this and just explain what cooking is. Anything I don't cover in the game when I'm doing the guide, I will come here and I will give you a guide on those things, like cooking and making drinks and things like that. By the way, if you look at my hunger and hydration bars in the bottom left, like the hunger bar has a bit of yellow, and the hydration bar has a bit of blue. That's because you can make food and drink, yeah, that gives you an extra boost, so you don't have to drink as quick. That lasts for ages, so you're not chasing food and drink anywhere near as much. Here's the top row, yet again floating. This is the captain's cabin kind of area. So this is a place we will be built. Well, won't be building exactly this, but yeah, these things we will be building probably. This we will definitely be building. This here, and this is for sonar. We will be building one of these. Don't worry, you will see that. So I'm not going to show you anything else there, but I can actually sit in the chair. Let me show you again. There I am, sat in the chair. And the cool thing about this is I can actually grab the steering wheel, and I can actually steer it while I'm in the chair. So when I'm actually traveling, I can just sit in this chair and just steer away. Very useful. Over here, I don't know how much to show you. Okay, I'm going to show you. We have our animals. That's all I'm going to show you of that. If you want more explanation, I will show you. I will give you more of an explanation how that works and what happens and why these things are here. If you want to know that and why that pipe's coming over, I can explain all that if you want to see it. Then we've got some heads that we just mounted. Stupid shark, fat mama bear, bitch bird, and bitch bird's bro. There you go. Of course, there's more heads, but they were the ones that pissed me off, so they were the ones that got mounted. Don't know why the lights are here. I just had some spare, so I used them. Right, around here, we have honey and flowers. There is a reason for this. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Again, I don't want to spoil things, but if you do want to know, I will do a guide on that too. But otherwise, no. I've got some nests that birds drop in if I want to kill them. That's a titanium arrow, by the way. Don't need a titanium arrow for bird. Oh, yeah, not that either. Put the spear on. And here, well, this is where all the magic happens. Oh, by the way, look at my flag. Do you like my flag? Yeah, I am English from UK, so got the English flag, George Cross, and yeah, we've got the shark there. Again, I don't want to explain too much about that. So this is where the magic happens. Wait till you see this. I love this place. I'm so proud of this place. I love this place. We've got a fire. Tic-tac-toe board. Clock. I don't know if that's the right time. How do you know? Who knows? Got a horn. I can blow the horn. This is where you can change clothing. And you can change your colour palette. We've got this. That's got just storage. Just some storage. This I've got my hats in. Different hats. You can put hats on. What am I actually wearing? Oh, I've got shades on. Let me have a look. Yeah, I've got my shades on. But you can. I've got all sorts of hats, pirate hats, all sorts of hats. in there. Top hat, pirate hat. I've even got a diver's helmet. That doesn't actually help you when you're diving, by the way. It's just for cosmetic. Here is just somewhere for me to put my books and that. It is storage as well, though, so you can put things in if you wish. Come here. I can sit in this chair and do my research. Yes, it's like role play now. I can sit in this chair and do my research into things. You can see I've got a puffer fish with its head, top of its head off, things like that. So, doing my thing, bit of research. So that's and yes, you can lay in the bed. So if I pull away from that, you can see me laying there. I'm in there with my backpack on, but yeah, I'm in there. So if you're wondering why everything's lighting up, it's because it's getting night time, so all the torches are turning on and everything's lighting up. In here we actually have a nice little open flame into wood, which is for some reason not burning the hell out of the wood, but who cares? And I've got some wind chimes going round, which are cool. Oh yes, these do open, by the way. You can look out. And they've all been painted. Everything's been painted. A nice red colour. You can look out at everything. And what's left? Oh yeah, here. Get ready. Boom. And here is my bathroom. So a couple of quotes. Live, laugh, sail. Raft, sweet raft. Good things come to those who float. And seize the day. Some paintings. And yes, we can click on this and sit in the bath. Although we're sitting with all our clothes on. Which, hey. Oh well, never mind. So that is that. And there you go. That is my raft. This is where I spend all my time. Now, of course, this, like you, started off with a 2x2 square on the bottom, like you saw, and this is what it came up with. So, and you can build more levels, you can build it sky high, doesn't matter, okay? It can be as high as you want or whatever, makes no difference. But for now, I'm going to leave it there. Oh, we've got a couple of crop plots to grow some trees and grow like melons or things like that here as well. This, I'll explain if you ever want, if we get there, if you want to see it. But otherwise, yeah, I think it's quite pretty. And as you can see, it lights up on all levels. I do like it when it's lit. I haven't lit this one up down here. Now, the Minecraft, as you know, if you know me, I used to play Minecraft. That's what my channel started on years ago. I started playing Minecraft basically when it first went live off a beta. I started just before beta, about a week before beta, and then it went full live, and I was already playing it. So I like, for some reason, there's a part of me that automatically likes to light every corner. That's the old Minecrafter in me. I like to light everything up, so that's a bit nervous down there. Don't want to get a creeper down there. And then all this is lit up. There you go. So I'm going to go and we'll leave it at that. I hope you've enjoyed this so far. I hope you found the bit I have done of the guide helpful. And as I said, if you want to see any more of this, I explained, I will do. But some of it I'll be showing you anyway on the guide. But if you found the guide useful, it will be helpful if you can give it a like, give this video a like. If there's anything you'd like me to see or think about showing, or what, if you've got any questions of what you've seen so far, maybe not on here so much. I don't want to do spoilers unless I really need to do spoilers, but I don't really need to right now. But if you've got any questions from the guide, then please feel free. Or if there's anything you'd like me to show in the guide, just let me know. And otherwise, I will see you next time. So drop a like on the video, subscribe if you wish. That's always an honour. Always love to see that. And I'll see you next time. You take care. And goodbye for now.